You're listening to the Monday Night Community Show with Daniel on BRFM.
This is the Daniel Monday Night Community Show on demand through YouTube. Thank you very much for choosing to listen to us through this method. If you'd like to keep up to date with when I add new interviews, then subscribe to this channel. So we're going to be joined on the phone. We're going to be talking a little bit about small businesses and how they're dealing with Brexit. Firstly, thank you very much for joining us on the phone. I was hoping you could just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself as well.
Absolutely. Hi Daniel. My name's Matthew Rideout. I'm Director of Business at the Institute of Chartered Accountants, England and Wales. As an organisation, we are 147,000 chartered accountants working in both practice, supporting business, or directly in industry and commerce. My role as Director of Business is looking after 65,000 business members working in industry and commerce. And prior to joining ICAEW, I've been out there getting my hands dirty too, working for both big and small business, including building and running my own business.
So I was hoping you could start off by telling us how British businesses have been approaching Brexit so far.
I think it really depends on size of business. Bigger businesses have the capacity to look at this in more detail, whereas small business, and we're in Small Business Advice Week this week, small businesses I don't think have the capacity, and I think it's very dependent on what press is saying in terms of trying to understand what's going on. And at the moment, that's very difficult to do, and they're struggling to look further ahead in terms of decision-making for their organisation.
So why is it that small businesses don't seem to be planning for Brexit?
I think a lot of small businesses are focused on their national market, so on the home market, and therefore probably don't see Brexit being a particular issue to them. I think that's a great shame. We've got some fantastic small businesses with great products, great services, and I think actually they're missing the opportunities in the European and global marketplace to sell those services.
So do you think small businesses should be sort of approaching it more with a sort of positive attitude, or is it just because things aren't really affecting them at the moment, they're just getting on with the day-to-day stuff and don't think it's really going to be relevant to them now or in the next few months?
I think there are a number of different scenarios. For businesses that are just focused on their national markets, yeah, I think for them, they see it as just day-to-day and getting on with the day-to-day. There are a number of small businesses that supply bigger business that are exporting and where potentially Brexit may impact them. I think it's quite important to say that we are the fifth largest trading nation in the world. EU does a lot of trade with us, and we do a lot of trade with the EU. That's not going to stop post-Brexit. There may be some variations in the terms of trade, but the opportunities to export to Europe and for us to buy product from Europe are still going to be there. And I guess my advice to small businesses is actually start thinking about the strengths of your product, the strengths of your market. What opportunities are there to invest in new talent, new products, new services, as well as exploiting new markets to ensure that you're investing today for growth in the future. My concern is that businesses will just wait until Brexit and see where the land lies, in which case you're going to be 18 months, 2 years behind everyone else.
So it's about taking advantage of the opportunities and seeing what opportunities are coming. And I would have thought, actually there probably are a lot of opportunities, because as things change, often, those opportunities come up, which, things stay the same, they probably wouldn't do.
Well, the great opportunity at the moment is competitors. Our products and services are very competitively priced because of the devaluation of the pound. It means actually, when we're looking at export markets, those markets, our products, our services are very competitively priced. So actually there's an opportunity there, a real opportunity for businesses to export.
So do you have any advice for businesses who perhaps are a bit worried?
Absolutely. You need to look at contingency plans. If you have a dependency, for example, on non-EU nationals within your business, perhaps look at ways of supporting, look at ways of investing, attracting UK nationals to the business in case we have immigration rules that mean supply of labour is difficult. But again, I bring it back to not just focusing on the negatives, is looking at the opportunities for your business and how you develop those businesses moving forward. We have a business advice service, which is a group of 4,000 chartered accountants who've made a commitment to supporting small business. They will give you a free consultation in terms of talking about your business plans and how you cover off those threats and how you exploit those opportunities. But I think it's very important for business to think about it themselves before they do that. Someone else isn't going to provide those answers for them. They'll help them fashion that into something that works for the business.
Well, I was going to say, there's always, when something changes, normally there's negatives and positives, but it sounds like it's all about, looking at those positives and taking advantage of them.
Again, absolutely. If you look at the press, maybe very tempted not to get out of bed in the morning because there's such a negative picture in terms of trying to understand what's going on. And I think businesses need to look at those opportunities. They're out there. They're there to be had. And there's support out there to do it, not just from our members firms, but actually Department of Industry and Trade have Exporting is Great, which is a scheme aimed at supporting business to understand opportunities in European and global markets to export their products and services.
So was there anything else you'd like to cover or get over to our listeners?
I think, again, it's focused on the positive, focused on the opportunities. Yes, absolutely, you need to cover off any potential contingency plans. And again, please use our business advice service. You can find a local chartered accountant on businessadviceservice.com. They will give you a free consultation. Use them. They're there to help you.
Well, I'd like to thank you very much for taking the time out to talk to us here at BRFM Bridge Radio on the Daniel Monday Night Community Show.
Wonderful. Many thanks. A pleasure.